Alrighty guys, real quick. Alright, y'all saw that shorts video. I'm gonna go ahead and make a long video so we can talk, guys. Yeah. Remember I told y'all this customer came in for misfire. She had the code P0303. That stands for cylinder number 3. That's misfire. Now guys, this is a V6 engine. As long as you know where bank 2 versus 1, for bank 1, you should understand how those trouble codes are designed. P0303, the ending number designate the cylinders. Okay, for instance, P0303 stands for P030. I don't know how to read into that one. I do know the ending number stands for that particular cylinder. So if you got P0303, you got a problem with cylinder 3. But the same go for any other bank 2. P0306, you got a problem with cylinder 6. Now, I could do a crash course right quick. Everybody want to know, how do you know which cylinder is bank 1, bank 2? Because bank 1, bank 2 will tell you what cylinder 1, cylinder 2 is. This is a V engine, guys. Remember, a V engine, whichever cylinder closest to the front. Okay, this is the front of the engine. This engine is installed sideways. Okay, it's not a rear-wheel drive car, so it's not long ways. It's sideways. Now, dealing with any kind of V engine, the cylinder is up close to the front of the crankshaft. That's going to be cylinder 1. All right, for instance, let's look at both of these valve covers. We see this valve cover right here, and we see this valve cover right here. If you take a look at this valve cover, look at this part right here, and look at this part right here. This part right here is up closer this way, which makes this closer to the front, which makes this cylinder 1. All right, yes, this is cylinder 1, guys. So from there, you can assume cylinders 1, 3, and 5, right? Yeah, and vice versa for this one. Now, remember when I told y'all why this car is in? She just left a shop, okay? And I was dogging out the previous mechanic. I dubbed him Cousin Pookie, yeah, because I can do that, all right? And I also dogged out the fact that they just put parts on him. And this customer knew that. This is what bothers me. Let me explain to you, any consumers out there that watch repair videos, mechanics you will help your mechanic out if you tell him the history. Okay, there's no reason I should have went in here just to be shocked and find out a lot of things have been done. She did mention that maybe I need to talk to a person. I didn't get to talk to a person. That's some breakdown somewhere. Somebody didn't tell me that something been done. And remember when I told y'all on that shorts, I gave up, guys. I'm not gonna try to pull that out, simply because I went a little further and I potentially found the problem. Here's what I found. All right, I was messing around with this, and I was pulling on this, and this, like, look, this just came off. So what that tells me is poor connection at the core. Now, you would think I would have a ignition core ionization code. I did not, guys. I just had the P03. Unless somebody just erased it. No, when the computer sees that disconnect, it should throw that core code. All right, I don't know if it was barely in there. I don't know what these 2 pin represent. I'm sure one is power supply and ground. Remember, coils are energized duty cyclate. Okay, meaning probably, since there's only 2 pin, one is probably constant 12 volts from the ASD, and one is probably the duty cycle ground from the PCM. That's how the PCM activate the particular coil. I only had P0303. Now I'm hoping that's it. I don't know. Well, I wouldn't know until I push it in. I don't hear the click, guys. It was just poor connection. I'm hoping that was it, guys. I'm still gonna find a way to get in there and look at that coil and this coil and this and the plug. Look at this coil and the plug. Okay, but I stopped right here to talk because I'm not done. I'm gonna fight with these. I like spray some stuff down in there, hoping it'll loosen it up, the rubber, so I can pull it out easy. So if that's not it, I'm still going further. I'm just speaking about this right now. It was like that. I didn't get the click. I don't even know if it'll click. Yeah, it clicks. So I don't know. That could be all there is, but I need to get this off and look at those 2 and run a compression test. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not stopping right there. I'm just telling y'all what I found. So look, damn. See, I don't know if all of these is like that or not. Ooh, that one won't click, guys. See, if it don't click, just pull up on the tab to lock it in place. You don't want these, if it vibrates and these are not really connected or, connected fully, the wire connector would just come off, and then you have a misfire. So make sure these things are properly connected. All right. So yeah, I gotta go in there. I'm in the middle of my 1 hour diagnostic time. I'm also, let me show y'all something. I'm also gonna point this out to you. Y'all see, there's a lot of oil in this intake, guys. This is a high mileage van, by the way. Oh my goodness, please don't. I don't remember how many, but it's high mileage. As you can see, these blue seals, these are not original, so somebody had the intake off. But look, okay, when you get oil all in your intake, it's probably, guys, don't mind me. I got this, yeah, that is oil soaked, guys. Now we start looking at things like the PCV valve. Okay, positive crankcase ventilation. Is this engine being properly ventilated? I don't know. I'm gonna recommend that. I'm gonna recommend an injector cleaner. Okay, injector cleaning. All right, we're gonna clean this throttle body. We're gonna do everything, but first I gotta find the root cause of the problem. Why the misfire was evident? Because remember, it doesn't matter. None of this stuff matters. Let me say this again. Nothing freaking matters if you got low compression. All right. So once I get these coils off, I'm gonna run a compression test on the entire. I know some of y'all do it digital, man. Use a scope. I'm still kind of old school. I'm gonna break out my old compression tester that I got from Harbor Freight. Yeah, they gave me another one, guys. Y'all remember that video I did? I'm telling y'all not to do it because it starts spinning. They told me it's been revised. Y'all know that's one of the words I like to use. They told me that compression gauge that I bought that failed on me that time, it wouldn't turn. I got pissed off and chunked it. They told me it's been revised, and it's just a compression gauge, guys. Give me a break. I mean, oh my goodness, y'all. Some of y'all are super hardcore. No. Spend $300 on a Snap-on truck and get a good compression test. No. This damn thing was $29. And guys, I keep reminding y'all, I'm an ASE certified master mechanic. All right, now I'm not propping up Harbor Freight, so I'm not, trying to sell their product. I'm just using common sense. I mean, hey, it is what it is. I just got a little common sense. So back to this. So what I'm gonna do, guys, let me get these coils off of him and run a compression test. If I have time, I'm running out of footage. I'm running out of memory card. Y'all know how compression gauge tests work, right? Yeah, I'm sure y'all do. Now, in the event I have low compression in cylinder 3, this is the code. This is the cylinder the computer picked up the problem. If I got a problem in that cylinder, all bets off. So I'm gonna stop and tell her, at that point, you got an internal problem. If the compression low in cylinder 3, like I told y'all earlier, nothing else matters. All right, you need to figure out what's going on. Why. It could be a rocker arm, it could be a lifter, it could be a burnt valve, exhaust valve. You won't know until you get in it. At that point, you will need something what we call teardown time. Teardown time is when we remove the valve cover and inspect the valve train system. For all I know, this engine could be badly sludged, guys. Now I told y'all a cheap, quick way to test that. Remove the cam sensor. If you take that cam sensor out and sludge all over it, chances are the engine is badly sludged. All right, so that's all I have. I don't want this video to be long. Let me go. I'm not gonna sell anything until I find out what I need to find out. All right, I still got maybe 20 minutes left in my 1 hour diagnostic time. That is enough time to do a compression test and properly diagnose this customer car. All right, she paid us $200 for a service. That service, my job is to find out why her checking the light on. Guys, that is called diagnostic. Anyway, let me take some time out to explain it. A lot of you guys critical of the amount. That is not your place or your call to judge a shop's decision to what to charge. That, guys, it's all about market. Okay, yeah, depending on the market you live in dictates what you charge people. We can't charge somebody $100 when every other shop around here charging $200, $250. You got to be competitive with your prices. All right, and I would love to think that we're the best shop in this area. People come here for a reason. All right, they're willing to give us $200 to tell them what's wrong with their car. That's what we're gonna do. I don't understand why you guys are upset at that amount. All right, it's a free market, man. What the hell is wrong with y'all? You should read the comments on something. I can't believe $200 is outrageous. No, it ain't. This is not some country ass town in Alabama where the population is 100. Well, you supposed to charge $20 an hour. No, this is a city. This is a major city I'm in with a lot of rich people around here. All right, now I'm not saying charge that much because they rich. I'm just saying where you at, the market you in would dictate that amount. All right, y'all need to learn how market work. Y'all need to learn how that stuff work before you start criticizing, calling somebody or telling somebody they charging too much. How are you going to complain about what we charge and the customer that approved the diagnostic not complaining? When we told her $200, okay, I need to find out what's wrong with my car. But in the comments, I'm almost guaranteed to hear somebody say, $200, that's a ripoff. Get the hell. I told y'all I'm not normal, but I gotta at least try to act normal. Y'all see this intake? This is the intake manifold. Now y'all see how flat these lower intake O-rings are? Yeah, guys, if air is leaking past that, that could also cause your misfire, all right? So I'm getting ready to do a compression test on this, but I want to highlight everything that can cause that. Even an injector could cause that, guys. So we had a problem in cylinder 3. Imagine that. Look how flat that damn, this is the intake gasket. A lower intake gasket on that. Look, you can't even see that the rubber part of the gas. It's flat. That very well could be their problem right there. All right, I got some more testing to do, guys.